Hello and welcome to PowerDrift. My name is Raunak and today we're looking at a car that we've had a special connect with. It's a car that introduced us to the Audi brand in India. So strap in because I'm going to be telling you 5 things that you must know about the brand new Audi A4.
Starting with the way it looks, and I really like it. Audi is, I think, starting to realize that making all of its saloons look similar might not be the greatest game plan, and so the new A4 tries to rectify just that.
In fact, the only bits that have been carried over are the bonnet, the roof and the boot lid. The lights are new, the wheels are new, the bumpers are angrier and, in fact, the doors are new too.
So will it stand out? The A4 definitely will look fresh for a while, especially given the fact that its rivals won't have an update coming in anytime soon. It's not a head turner, but it will get noticed.
Now, one thing to note is that this is not a car for you and your girlfriend. Well, it could be, no one's going to stop you, of course. But the fact of the matter is that a large portion of the people who will buy a car like the Audi A4 will want their families in on the drive. And Audi, they know this.
4 is not a crowd at all in here, but 5 probably is, and that's primarily because of the transmission tunnel. Now, what the family will definitely appreciate is the ride. They love the fact that the A4 dismisses large bumps easily and keeps you isolated from the noise and chaos outside.
And then there's the cabin quality. Everything in here, and I mean everything, is just so well made and premium. Be it the way the switchgear interacts every time you touch it, or the really satisfying click every time you roll this dial. It's just superb. And then of course you can't obviously forget the virtual cockpit. Now a lot of people have tried to mimic this and copy it, but Audi just gets it. They just get how to make super intuitive and easy to use instrument clusters. And let's not forget this freestanding 10.1-inch touchscreen, which honestly I have no reason to complain. It's super fluid, responsive and really easy to use. But that's enough of that. What drives the new A4? Well, you can say bye-bye to diesel power because the new A4 comes with only a petrol option. That's right. So you can only get the new A4 in a 2-liter turbo petrol option, and that makes a good 190 horsepower. Now that may not seem like a substantial figure, but at the end of the day, for the kind of car that the A4 is, I genuinely don't see the need for more power. And all of that gets connected to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. That's how all the power is transmitted to the front 2 wheels. Quattro? That's a good question, but Audi again feels that for the kind of car that the A4 is, it doesn't need quattro. Front wheel drive is enough. And based on the amount of time that I spent with the Audi right now, I don't think it needs it either. Now you can forget about trying to benchmark the Audi A4 against the 3 Series or the Jaguar XC for that matter, which are both, by the way, extremely fun cars to drive. But Audi doesn't want to go down that route with the A4. When it wants to, Audi can actually make some serious charmers around the twisties. But with the A4, they figured that they're better off creating a niche elsewhere. You'll appreciate the A4 because it has a smooth ride. It has a hushed ride. And the way it absorbs bumps is actually quite commendable. And the 40 TFSI engine, it'll get you to places with your heart rate considerably lower than what it was when you started the journey. So if you keep it in that zone, the Audi A4 will never let you down. And it's perfectly equipped to do just that. The steering wheel is nice and light to hold. It's great in city traffic conditions. The only problem is when you go up to higher speeds, like on the expressway, the steering doesn't weigh up as much as I would have liked. But other than that, the gearbox is fast enough, it's smooth, and genuinely, for the kind of car that it is, no complaints. The last question that needs to be asked is, should you buy it? Now, there's no doubt at all that the new A4 is impressive, but what I really like about it personally is that it doesn't try to be something that it's not. It takes what it's good at and amps it up to 11. For what it's intended to be, I think Audi's absolutely nailed it. In fact, it's definitely one of those cars that you'd want to live with every day. Thank you for watching PowerDrift. I'm Raunak and I'll catch you on the next one.